Welcome back to Bros Talk Supercars. Today we are doing something pretty epic. Well, we're actually taking the Audi R8 V10 Plus out for a spin with our friend Curtis Pritchard. I know, same name as me. Great guy. You know when you get in a car and you're like, instantly, I want this car. This is that sort of feeling straight away. Oh, it feels so solid. We're on the awful roads, but it actually is so slick. But you know when you're on a bumpy road and you want to put your foot down and you think it's just going to bounce the car across?
No, this will just hold.
This is just holding. This Audi four-wheel drive, sticking to the speed limit. Happy days. Got a smiley face there, that makes me happy.
I'm not even driving, and I'm literally here with a I'm not driving, I'm literally here with a massive smile on my face. Just going around in these cars, around our local hometown as well. Bloody hell! You nearly dropped the camera, you nearly gave me whiplash. Literally, the camera nearly went flying.
This is a dying breed. This is extinct. Give me an extinct animal. Not a dodo, because like I feel like a dodo is like not really
This
any power.
is the dinosaurs.
This is the T-Rex.
Yeah.
So the T-Rex, the V10, like Audi are not going to be making any more V10 naturally aspirated engines, which is very upsetting.
Oh, it sucks. It's absolutely awful. I don't understand why. Like, the noise of a naturally aspirated V10 or V12, like in Ferraris to stop making them. I just don't understand it. It's something that's special about cars, and it's gonna be missed. So, like the next generations, they're not gonna feel them, hear them, drive them.
They are, but it's just gonna cost a lot more.
Yeah,
like, this is gonna cost an absolute fortune in 10 years. And I think that's amazing, that knowing that you can get one of these for what, 100 grand? 100 grand, like that's,
a good one
pretty
for
good.
100 grand, yeah.
It does feel very Audi, but in a good way, that it's all solid. Like it's like nothing's moving. It is.
First initial drive, AJ. I mean, we've not even drove it properly at all yet.
No, we're just driving to a location so we can do some filming.
We are back. It is BTS Bros Talk Supercars, and we have got something very special today, something completely different. We are finally, what are we doing, AJ?
Finally driving a car. We have got, do you want to take it away, Curtis? I know you said this was an intro, and we're going to change, and we're suddenly going to go like in and out.
Yeah, but we'll just go straight into it then. Right, we have got a one and only, we've got the Audi R8 V10. Now, it is a naturally aspirated supercar. It's definitely a supercar, over 200 miles an hour the top speed.
But yes,
you're talking 0 to 60 time 3.1 second. Absolute beauty. And I love two things about this car. Green is my favorite color, and this is in green, and gold is one of my other favorite colors. And look at the alloys.
He has actually spec'd, well actually, he did have black alloys the other week, and now we've come to the car and he has got these epic cars. Give me a design feature here. Give me an example.
We have got a 20-inch alloy here. It is gold. It was all black like AJ just said. Now, he just thought it needs a little bit more spice to the car. He wants something just to show the car off more, and I think this does it perfectly because it's subtle, yet it's still in your face, and it's like, wow, look at me, 20-inch rims, gold, perfect.
Go and walk us around the car, Curtis, because I know you love this car for multiple reasons, but the amount of spec, the amount of carbon that is on this car is the only way to do it.
We've got the wing mirrors here, which is carbon. You've got the side panel here, which is carbon. Bringing it around the back here, we've got the rear wing, which is also carbon fibre. And it's subtle. You know, I like this wing because it's just subtle. It's the perfect amount. It doesn't exaggerate it too much, and it doesn't sit too low.
I quite like that it's flicked. I like that it's flicked down. I like that it's kind of like, it's not too out there.
No, it's edgy. And then if we just look over the top here, we can see into that naturally aspirated V10 engine, pumping out 612 brake horsepower. It's an absolute monster. And the noise that engine produced coming down into these exhausts, we've got titanium exhaust on here, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely wild and mental. I love it to bits. And you know what I like about this as well? So they've had the black tint put onto all of the brake lights, the headlights. They've had the blacked out Audi badge. They've had the blacked out here. All of it gives it that more, I'm gonna call it the Dark Knight feel, that Batman Dark Knight feel. I just love it.
One thing that Audi have done being German, I think this is the way to do it. The actual engine is offset, so it is not centralized. But what Audi have done to make you think, you know what, it is centralized. Curtis, isn't that central? Like, look, the bar.
What, have they put the thing off center?
So what they've done, they've actually changed the strut of it to make it center point here. But when you actually take this all the way back, it's actually offset against the Audi badge. Do you see it now? Oh my God. You see it? Because what Lamborghini do, which is really annoying, Lamborghini have the crossbar centralized off the engine. So when you look at the engine, you actually are...
AJ, I can't, that's actually really...
You're never going to want to see that now, are you?
That's actually, why did you tell me that? That's actually destroyed it.
It's a painful...
Have you never known?
Well, obviously the engine's there, and you've got to have obviously the transmission and the gearbox and all the other things that happen.
I'm glad you just said that then, actually.
Did you not know that fact?
No, I didn't. And now that you've said it, you can actually see how it is off-center. It is what it is. It's a supercar. It drives incredible. We can forget about that. I'm gutted.
But the one thing that we do have to say, we have to thank Alex for letting us drive this car. And this is kind of one of his many cars. And what he said is, well, it is the supercar that is... I could put mum in this and not have to worry.
It's a four-wheel... Oh yeah, I forgot to say, it's a four-wheel drive version, this is. So it literally...
We should make a word for that. I can mummify it. No,
this
wait,
is a mummified car. That just sounds really wrong.
That sounds weird.
But you are correct. We could put... Our mum doesn't like fast cars. We could put her in this and she'd feel comfortable. If you don't want to go fast, you can drive smoothly and it's easy and soft to drive. And if you want to put your foot down, well, it'll go.
As you'll see on here.
Yeah.
This may be interesting, but Curtis, I nearly gave him black eye with this camera a second ago.
Whiplash and black eye.
We are back with Curtis in his winter wonderland attire from Finland itself.
I don't know why I put this on.
It's 20 degrees today.
So hot out here. Well, that's not what we're here to talk about anyway. Right, we are going on a two-car convoy today. So we're going to be driving.
Are you driving or are you trying to talk? Because that stresses me out.
I know, I completely developed a stutter there for some reason. We're going on a two-car convoy.
Yes.
We're driving the Audi R8 V10, and we have got the owner of the Audi and the owner of this incredible car behind us, the McLaren. It is Alex Pritchard.
Go on, introduce him to the channel, Curtis.
This is Alex Pritchard.
Hello.
Who has the exact same name, funnily, as you,
As me.
Who is Alex Pritchard.
There is some conjecture that you were named after me when your dad heard about my name.
Yeah, we'll talk about the family connection as we go on the drive.
But right now, we're going to be driving the Audi, you're going to be driving the McLaren, we're going to have a little convoy down the road, and let's get a real feel how this Audi is going to drive.
But before that, we need to listen to it, Curtis, don't we? We need to at least hear the car's exhaust sounds and just have some fun, and do that here before we annoy anybody, and then drive off very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Wait until you hear this.
See who it is.
Yeah, exactly. Rev it, off we go.
Very excited about this right now. Curtis is in mean car spotter mode. Are you smiling, Curtis?
That's mental, that genuinely is.
Epic, absolutely epic.
As soon as you just read that then, the smile on my face just literally beamed. Holy cow.
Apologies if you were wearing headphones to that part, but yeah. Let's go!
Let's hit it! Oh God, it was my phone on the floor then. That's incredible.
We are in the car with Curtis as the designated driver today.
Yes, we are. And this car is beautiful. Genuinely, I love the whole cockpit idea of this. I love how you've got that racing feel in front of you. It's comfort, it's got the luxuries of a normal car, and it's got the power of a sports car.
You know, I really like these. It feels so solid, so great.
Love the orange trim he's put on it. Matches it so nice. And we got somebody taking a photo. Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, you get that
angle. Baby!
Yeah, you do that. Work it. Oh, we're so sad, aren't we?
Yeah, no, I love it.
So if you do have a supercar out there and you're willing to let us review it, drive it, or just come on board with you, then just drop us an email or just message us on Instagram. We'll message AJ, Kurt never replies. But, oh, that exhaust, so good. One thing I do have to say is, I don't think it's too bad actually, the rear. You know when people say, oh my god, it's absolutely awesome, awful, I can't see anything through the back.
And
it's got a reversing camera. Why do you really
reversing
see
camera on this car is actually really good as well. So I've drove an older version of an Audi, and the reversing camera is pixelated. You can't see anything.
To be honest, when I drove the Porsche Taycan, the reversing camera was, well, I didn't trust it, let me put it like that. It wasn't like on Mercedes-Benz, you know, like on the high-end Mercedes or the S-Class, they have that 360 camera and it is epic. Same on the Rolls-Royce Cullinan when we drove that. Them cameras are so reliable and so precise that you feel comfortable parking it like to the millimetre to the curb. Whereas, well, on these sort of cars, and Alex has got a Aston Martin GTA, and well, no parking sensors, no parking cameras. He says that does give him a bit of anxiety sometimes. Wide, low. I do love one thing for me, has to be having that digital display does make it so beautiful.
I love that area. I love the whole of that. You've got just this is what I mean about the normalities of a car. You've got the sat nav in front of you, you've got your normal speedo, you've got your tyre pressures and everything, which you can change. It's just clean, easy in your face. It's not just a rev limiter.
And having this, obviously having the drive select on the steering wheel, and like the new V10 performance, like you have this kind of here, which allows you to deal with the road conditions, and having that, you don't have that on the normal V10 if you don't get the performance, whereas this car has all of the extra carbon, all of, well, everything twice. And one thing that it does have, which I'm all about, is, whilst we're stuck in traffic here,
yes,
it has the Bang & Olufsen,
yeah,
I can't say it, Bang & Olufsen. I feel like I've got a lisp sometimes. It has them speakers, but it also has a hidden speaker in the headrest that gives you that extra kind of Curtis, is this just as solid as a Maserati MC20?
Let me just check the roof, AJ. Yeah, just as solid. No, it's way more solid. Everything's firm.
A link to that video, because that will all make sense to you. It always gives me anxiety going over a railway bridge. Never want to get stuck on it. Anybody seen Final Destination
I knew you were going to say that, yeah.
Okay, we're going over it now. How bad is it? Actually, super smooth. I think that's smoother than my C-Class. Okay, that McLaren is insanely quick. Anyway, guys, I need to
change your underwear.
I've got a sweaty hand now. I've got a sweaty hand. Well, at least we know the McLaren stops very quickly. We're on green, so let's go. I think I pulled a muscle in my arm.
It's so good, isn't it?
I think, honestly, feel like I pulled a muscle in my arm there, trying to hold that camera still. double hold camera, I can't even hold on to the sides for dear life.
Look at my face. Adrenaline like this is so long.
I think seeing the active rear wing on the McLaren, seeing the active rear wing really kind of kick up and down is actually crazy how quick it shoots up and down. I feel like it's a bit weird not having active aero now on the R8, seeing how active it is on the McLaren.
So literally with the 4-wheel drive system on this, you can feel it as we hit in any of the corners and we hit that accelerator out of them. You can feel the car wanting to slightly move, and then it just stabilizes itself and grips. I drive a GLC Mercedes. I know it's nothing to compare to this, but this, you can just throw it into corners and you feel secure, safe.
But this has
ready.
the magnetic, what do you call it, like maglev sort of
I don't
suspension.
actually
I don't know how it works with magnetic stuff. We should look into it, but it's supposed to be really good.
Well, honestly, I'm shaking with adrenaline. It's absolutely incredible. One of the best things I've done. I love it. AJ, we have to get a supercar. We need to do
this channel needs
road to supercar. That needs to be something for us. Hashtag road to supercar. Our journey to get to one.
Protect the cyclists. See, we're all about protecting the cyclists. The cyclist was happy. One thing about this car that is really helpful and quite thoughtful, I would say.
Seeing as though electric is the future, AJ, I think it's a bit dangerous, electric.
I do have to say that having this V10 engine being so loud, it's so helpful to cyclists because they know where you are. They can hear you coming. They know when you've passed. An electric car, well, you're just asking to be knocked off your bike, really, aren't you?
I mean, I won't go that far, AJ, but
you know what I mean, though?
I mean, wherever you're biking, whether it's in London, Nantwich, Birmingham or Manchester, you're going to hear what's coming in this car.
The electric cars, you've got to solve it. You need to put petrol engines in there just to make some noise.
How to contradict the whole system.
It's so responsive, isn't it?
So responsive.
That dual clutch gearbox. It's pretty epic in this. And then it feels kind of normal. That sounds weird to say. It feels very normal and very easy, kind of like even being just like driving in a normal gear.
But that's what I was on about. You could just jump in this car and feel safe, easy to drive. Like,
yeah,
like
100%.
Even with all the power it's got and everything, it's a comfortable car. It's easy.
That car. The one thing I do have to say about this car is that it kind of needs Alcantara steering wheel.
Well, because your hands are sweating.
Because the leather makes your hands sweaty. Do you know what I mean? It's not something I would have thought about until you've actually driven the car properly. The bucket seats feel epic. Like you have to have these bucket seats. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, if we're going to give it a 1 to 10, it's a solid 11, 12. But another thing as well, I've got small hands, I'm a smaller guy. Having the smaller flappy paddles is harder for me to get. You know, like you have the big ones on the 488 Pista, which come from the Challenge car. Like having them large flappy paddles, in all seriousness, does make it easier to change gear. I will say that. Even on my Mercedes, I think I've got bigger flappy paddles than this. But, it can be so smooth but so aggressive at the same time. This is, yeah, epic. You know, it feels like electric cars, Taycan gives you that same sort of, but this gives you that same sort of stuff 100%. It gives you, like you could be, if you had motion sickness, this could make you feel sick after this journey. Like it's a core workout. Somebody says you need a core workout, get one of these cars because this is, get it. The thing is, one thing I do have to say, I've driven this road since the age of, well, 17 driven it, but been driven on this road for about 10 years old.
Younger than that, yeah.
So it's not something that I would ever feel comfortable driving like this if I didn't know the road like the back of my hand. So it does make me feel quite happy driving like a human being. Oh, I know what you mean.
So you feel the engine in the back under the brake.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you're braking, you've got all the weight behind you, the V10 engine, and you feel actually...
Snake.
Yeah, when you are actually under high braking from obviously like 60 to 30, you
can feel that back
that
end.
snake, like quite seriously.
You know, it's the weight of the engine just wanting to continue pushing the weight forwards. When a front engine car, it pins you to the floor. I've literally gone deaf in my left ear because you've kept it in the blooming second gear for so long. You can drive this car
The levels of noise.
however you want.
So are we going to go for the levels of noise? 7th gear. What's this like happening? 6th gear. 5th gear. 4th gear. 3rd gear. 2nd. Oh, crikey, Kurt. We're back in Cheshire, that's for sure.
Just drove past the farm. Yeah, it's just faster at the top end.
It should come with like, passengers, please have, here are your earplugs.
No, it's if you've got any back problems, hip problems, or head problems, or heart problems, you
Welcome
cannot
to the
enter.
chiropractor. The one thing that I do have to say is I am now, maybe I'm aware of it because Curtis said it and because Alex said it, but when you do brake heavily, the rear end, it does snake on you. I don't know how you'd fix that by putting maybe more aero on the front, maybe
It is more error.
maybe the new V10 performance has improved that somehow, but when you have got such a massive amount of weight at the rear of the car, like you've got that weight at the rear of the car, there's not really much you can do about that. It is a rear engine car, but it's great.
Guys, thank you so much for watching BTS Bros Talk Supercars. That is the video. Please like, subscribe. We hope you've enjoyed the video. Hit the bell notification on and leave a comment and tell us what you want to see in an upcoming video and what you loved about this video. Woo! And on that note, guys,